Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a new video. Well, a new series of videos, a mini-series, which is me and Kyle having a little tour through Yorkshire to, what is it, free night? Yeah, free night, yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, 3-night trip.
So we're in York for the Brew York Brewery Festival, which, yeah, if you watch your channel often, you'll know mine and Kyle's love for Juice Forsyth beer. So we have come to have pints of it tonight.
Yeah. And it's a Star Wars one as well.
Yeah.
The Star Wars beer.
Yeah,
Beer.
a brewery, can't remember, it's something to do with the Republic. But we've got a couple of hours to kill, and the reason we're up here is because we're going to do a bit of a stealth camp tonight here. So there are 3 nights we are camping in 3 different places. Obviously York for the first one, and then tomorrow we're going to be heading over to the coast and touring pretty much the entirety of the Yorkshire coastline. And then we're going to go into the North Yorkshire Moors for a camp on, well, just some good walks and a camp on Sunday before heading back to Carlisle. So yeah, it should be a good little series of videos this. But for now, let's have a little look around the area. We'll go for a little walk up here and see what's saying. Having a look around here. It looks like we've just got another bench which is looking out. I don't know which direction I'll be looking in here. Would that be eastward? So yeah, you get a cracking little sunrise in the morning over there, which is something I'm looking forward to, fingers crossed, on the coast. The weather is looking pretty good for the weekend. We've got a heat wave next week, haven't we? So I am off work, so I'm hoping to get 20 miles under my legs at some point. But yeah, here is the said bench. It's not a bad view at all. So how is Kyle anyhow?
Grand. Actually not too bad after a 2.5-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a long slog, isn't it?
It's not too bad because some of it's motorway, but some of it's just a straight air road. But you've got the views. Eventually, you got the views of the lakes, and then
onto the Northern Pennines and the Yorkshire Dales.
It's actually not that bad of a drive, to be honest with you. But I'm grand. I'm excited. Looking forward to Brew York and then our journeys for the next couple of days. It's gonna be fun.
Now we found a place to camp in here. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be honest, because like I say, we're going to pitch late and leave early. We need to go and find somewhere we can leave the car overnight, so that's the next job. So Kyle's starting off with a new Brewdog.
Brewdog Fruit Burst. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
What are you thinking of it there?
It's nice actually, yeah.
It's no Juice Forsyth, but
no, but it's still decent.
Yeah, it's a decent ale.
I'd say it's above mid. I've had mid beers, but this one is actually decent.
Also at the Brew York Festival tonight, Northern Monk, I've got a stall there as well, so I'm looking forward to hopefully sample something nice from them. I have seen the brochure kind of thing for it with what drinks are on. I didn't recognise a lot of the names. Fingers crossed for some good stuff though, but I reckon we'll just be tempted to stay on the Juice Forsyth anyhow. Going to be an expensive night. And that will do, ladies and gentlemen. That is the brewery right there. And we found a place we can leave the car overnight. So it's a little bit of a walk back to the camping spot, but probably what, 10-minute walk or something?
Yeah, 10-minute walk.
So.
Well, no, we'll be also drunk, so 15.
Yeah, 15-minute stumble.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time to actually head into York. So we've got a few bars we're going to head to in York before we come up here, which this isn't up till 5 o'clock. Hit a few nice bars up in York and just have a look, because it's just a beautiful little city, so let's go. So as we're walking up to head into York, we're going to take a little detour down here and show you where we actually camped last year when we came to this. And what did we do? We just hid the bags in like in a bush essentially.
Because we got here quite. Well, no, the time was quite late-ish.
Yeah.
So like, where are we going to leave the bags? We can't take the bags into.
Yeah, they're like the big camping bags. Yeah.
Because it's a faff and there'd be a lot of people. Luckily, right next to where we chose to camp, we'll show you, but a fence that was it's basically the definition of hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, again, pitch late, leave early, but yeah, we'll get down here and I'll show you. It's a lovely little lane, and obviously the main road just the other side of the bushes here. And here we are. So it was just in this little corner here we camped. It was a lovely little space, to be fair, but like you can see, houses everywhere. So yeah, that's why we didn't make a video on that trip anyhow.
And obviously dog walking
yeah
route as well.
But we've always said since we came to this festival last year, like if it's on next year we're coming back, and here we are. Look at this for a cool service station. Daleks on the roof. Look at that in there. Boba Fett at the bottom.
Oh, Boba Fett's new.
Very random, but this place will come in useful in the morning.
New York.
I turned around and kind of eating something.
I was coming back with a drink there. It was pistachio black tea, and then there was a honey one, but the pistachio black tea was actually really tasty.
But yeah, we'll bring you back outside York Minster. So obviously we made it into the centre of York. What is the plan?
Go off like 2 minutes.
He's back for more. What is it, Kyle?
Martin's creamy pistachio black tea, which is really nice. Yeah.
So review, Kyle.
Spicy orange honey bush, chili peppers, and sweet orange. It's quite nice. I think I actually like the pistachio one better.
I think it sounds nicer, but not for me. Right, first stop of the trip. We've come down by the river. I'm not sure what river this is called, but whatever runs straight through the centre of York. And
River York.
yeah, we're just gonna have a chill here, and then we're gonna head to the first bar, which we haven't decided which one it's gonna be, but. We had a Viking one on the list, didn't we? The Brew York bar that's in the centre, the handy tap one, and a couple of others, but I can't remember what they were, so we'll make our minds up.
The one that's apparently the most haunted.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember what it's called. You had it on the list. I've saved it anyhow. Yeah. So we'll have a look and we'll bring you back wherever we're heading. It is lovely around here. So Kyle, after looking at the menu for the Brew York thing, what do you think? Is there anything you're going to go for that isn't a juice forsyth?
Ooh, I want to try the guava one.
Yeah.
What was it, guava and passion fruit?
That's juice forsyth, Kyle.
Oh. Do you know what? I think I'll be like, I'll get there and I'll be trying halves of them.
Ah, yeah.
So that I can get like a little taste.
Best thing to do.
Each of them, like if I don't like it, then at least I've only got a half of it and not the full pint. And then I'll find one I really like and I'm like, I'm going to pint of that. I'm getting another pint of that. I was going to go for the Star Wars one, but
they're all like 14% in that, aren't they?
they're all stouts and I'm not a big fan of stouts. But even so, it's basically a bottle of wine.
Yeah, a pint of wine.
And I'll be flat off a bench somewhere. I won't be able to think or speak. And I'll be like, yeah, I will be going to the dark side of flames.
Yeah, so the first beers were a bolt maker, and what did you get?
A Cruz Campo.
Very nice.
I'm probably butchering the name a little bit, but...
your Spanish isn't good to be fair, Carl.
No, ole, senora, Cruz Campo.
So this pub actually wasn't on the list of ones we had to come in, but I seen the Timothy Taylor sign as we're walking past it. Yep, we're just going here. So we just went to check out, what was it called, the Cattle Shed?
The Cattle Shed, yeah.
Yeah, which was meant to be like a street food, like different stall, pop-up stall kind of things, and it was basically just one stall up, and then it was just selling coffee, so we just kind of moved on. So we'll be looking for something good at the brewery festival.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lovely boozer, that bit.
It was?
Really, really was.
The
Blue
Bar.
The Blue Bar in York City Centre, if you see it at all. But that's what I seen, and I was like, yeah, let's just go in here. And they had the best pint of malt maker I have ever had, so I ain't complaining at that. What a great first pint to have.
It was, yeah. Got a slight buzz on, so I'm good to go.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back into the shambles and looking for the House of Trembling Madness, which is probably the ultimate beer shop in the world, to be fair. I used to call it the gift shop at the end of York. And here it is, the House of Trembling Madness. The top of it is a bar, but we're just going to get a drink and we're going to walk back up towards the festival. But yeah, I'll show you inside here. Straight in with a big choice of Brew York ones. Look, it just keeps going.
I like the design on that can.
So many. What you spotted?
I like the design on that can.
Just keeps going. So much choice. Try and get a full pan of the room. The size of Kyle for comparison. But yeah, I don't know what to try. I like the look of of these hard iced teas. I've never tried anything like that before. But I just don't know. Have you seen anything?
I might try it because it's got, I like the design.
Look at it. Someone pointed out.
Tanaki Tartarus beer.
Well, I need to find one, so give me a moment. What have you gone for, Kyle?
Well, I decided to get a cheeky one for either later or after.
Another day.
So either the one for the walkers now is the Tanaki Tartarus beer. That one, because I like the design.
Pale.
Or this one, because
Very, very classy looking beer,
very
that
classy,
one.
yeah.
A nitro porter, you're not going to like that, pal.
Am I not?
No, that's like darker than stout. Oh my god, I just fell off curb.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
Oh well.
Well, for the first time in my life, that beer went straight in the bin. That was, it had like big bits of fruit in it. It was horrible.
It's very sour.
Yeah, really, really sour. So it didn't last very long. Waste
This
of
is
money.
not bad. But yeah.
What was that one again? There,
The
Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Enjoying it. But it's brought us back some mad way, Google, anyhow. So we ended up coming right up the side of where that old mill-looking building is, and joined. I'm gonna say the canal down here. So we'll see where we end up. Hopefully at the beer festival, though. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Brew York Brewery Bash, and that is a pint of Juice Forsyth. £5.50 by the way. I'm happy to pay it. So we came for, man. If there's ever a cheers on the Outbound channel, this is the one.
Cheers to the Outbound and to everyone out there watching.
Yeah, man. Ooh, that is unreal. That is a tasty drop. But yeah, we're here. I'll show you around, obviously. We've literally just got here. We've gone for one of these straight away. Just look, all that settling. Sorry for the bad camera work, but oh, what a beer. What a treat,
Beautiful
man.
colour.
But yeah, we'll take you around, show you what's happening at the festival, show you the food stalls and everything like that. We've had a little walk around ourselves, just get our bearings. Pretty much the same as last year, but we're not legless when we get here, which is a good thing. So like you can see on the grass there, some of the breweries that are featuring at the festival. Oh, what a sight. Happens once a year. Right, they gave us a token and Kaz gone and worked out what it is, so it's a spin the wheel token, so go on, we're going to see if we get any prizes. We've got one go each. Hello, you alright? We'll give it a go.
Sure. One rule is it has to go all the way around these ones.
It has to go, which way, anywhere? Or?
Either way.
Oh, God.
It's alright, give it a go. Oh, fine.
Oh, fine?
Down there.
Oh, I'll go for the red one. Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go on then, Kyle.
Empress poster.
Oh,
Yay! Thank you.
Right, we're sat back down. So I'll show you what I got. It was a Juice Forsyth badge. We'll find some use for that. I can go on my hiking bag or something like that. And then, like Kyle said, he's got some kind of poster.
An Empress Tonkoko.
Tonkoko.
Empress Tonkoko.
It's one of the beers, isn't it, that?
Yeah. So I'll frame that and I'll pop it on my wall.
Nice. So one thing I did notice that they do have in there is a Juice Forsyth hot sauce, and that's two of my favourite things combined together. I'm gonna have to buy that. It's £6 a bottle, so I'm hoping it's nice. Like, so right, we'll have a little look around. So this is the food area. So you've got some kind of like ramen kind of van over there, and then what did we have down the bottom there? I can't remember.
It's
It's pies, mash, and peas, and that kind
pies,
of stuff.
peas and gravy, and then you've got tacos, and then you've got the Wagyu roast company.
Well, what are we doing? What have we decided?
Chinese.
We've seen there's a Chinese nearby, and we are lovers of a munchie box, so we're going to kind of create our own from this shop. Well, as you can see behind me there is the Northern Monk Bar, and then next to that you've got the Empress Brewery, like we were talking about. Kyle was very tempted by, but will not go for 30% beer.
But they've got merchandise.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we do have some cool bits on there for you, Kyle. You fancying some of it? I think it's a big Star Wars fan, you've got to get something like you can tell how expensive it is by a third of a pint for £6. That's crazy, man. And this is the beer hall from the other side. I dragged Kyle away from that store because you don't need to have a £3 pin of a brewery you've never had a beer from, do you, Kyle?
No.
As you can tell, the beer's starting to hit home now.
Logically, no.
We're going for another pint of that. We're going to get the Juice Forsyth hot sauce, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go and try that. So yeah, so for that incoming. I can't remember what the last clip was, but it's definitely been probably a good half an hour. But we've made an executive decision, and we have a hotel for that night now. It's a Premier Holiday Inn, is it?
No, we say executive decision. It was a prolonged faff of confusion.
Yeah. Kyle's been drunk now, by the way.
That's it. We've skipped. Yeah. We've skipped. We're Holiday Inn tonight.
Yep, with the breakfast.
Yep.
It was what, 41 quid each with the breakfast. All you can eat Holiday Inn kind of number.
Because we're bearing in mind that we're like bit of driving tomorrow, so
a lot of driving tomorrow.
Yeah,
well, not a lot, but going to a lot of different places tomorrow. Yeah.
So we thought rather than getting up pure early in the morning, having to get up early and gone before people like random people seeing us. We thought it would be like easier if we just hotel tonight and then get going tomorrow.
Yeah, fill
our bellies. Get over alcohol tonight.
About 3 miles away from here, so we're gonna bus it tonight, but we can have a walk in the morning to kind of get rid of the hangover and walk the breakfast up a little bit, and then jump in the car, which we could just leave here for the night for free. So
we'll have more
I wish we'd done this at the start of the day, because we could have just parked the car at the hotel and done what we've done today. But being a class day, nevertheless.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
So let's hand the camera over to Kyle and let's try this Juice Forsyth hot sauce. Boop.
Let's give this a whirl.
We'll have to take the old label off. £6 hot sauce, by the way.
£6.
I'm going to see, folks. Oh, waited a long time to try this. Like, I was as excited to try this as I was to try any of the beers, to be honest. Man, that is special. There you go. That one, some like chicken wings or something like that. It's very it's that Jamaican kind of flavour and spice, the fruitiness and the spices. That's it's got a kick. That's a winner. But
that is.
I'll follow it up with some of the real deal. There's your thumbnail. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Juice Forsyth done. And it is also going to have to be, because we just looked at the buses to get to the hotel we booked, it's going to have to be the last pint we're going to have it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get a couple of tins out of the fridge, because they've basically the full selection of Brew York beers here. So we're going to get ones we want to try and stuff and take them with us, and we'll take some back to the hotel. We've got like a 23-minute layover in buses, so I'll probably bring you back properly to talk on camera there, which will be somewhere we've never been and probably will never be again. But from me and Duncan Kyle right now, the Brew York Brewery Bash has been an absolute gem, and we will be back next year for their 10th anniversary. So we'll catch you on the journey to the hotel. Right, people, we have made it to the hotel, so I'm going to hand you over to Kyle. Well, I'm not going to hand you over to you, I'm going to follow Kyle while he struggles to get out of his coat, and we'll give you a tour of the digs. Come on, Kyle. I want an MTV Cribs style review of this hotel room.
Hi, welcome to my crib. And over here we have the bourgeois beige open plan bathroom with the walk-in shower. We have the sink.
It's a nice little porcelain number.
With a lift up bourgeois. And then we move into the bedroom. Open plan room. We have our scenic view of a hedge. But it's I would say 4 out of 5. Let's kick this start with a little beer.
Right, good morning everybody, and feeling surprisingly fresh this morning considering how many pints and things we had through the day. How are you feeling, Kyle?
Pretty alright actually.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I'm pleased we got the hotel because like we said yesterday, Kyle's got a decent bit of driving to do today, but we do have 7 stops. Obviously this is the end of this video and I'll start a new one for the day, but we'll go down and have some breakfast now and I'll make the most of having that, and then yeah, we'll get an Uber sorted back to the car and then get going for the day. Oh, I am full. That was actually quite a decent breakfast for a hotel. I couldn't knock it at all for a freebie that came with the price. Yeah, I think the first place we're heading today is Bridlington. Somewhere I've never been before, but I was wanting to, just one of those touristy kind of seaside towns, I think. So we'll go have a look at that. But like I say, we've got an Uber to get from this hotel, wherever the hell we are, because we didn't get here in the dark yesterday, to get back to the brewery to pick the car up. So yeah, I wish we'd known that yesterday. But I didn't even think in Carlisle we don't have Uber, so it would have saved us so much time and effort yesterday just to get here. It was basically one junction down, whereas we had to go bus-wise back into York to come back on ourselves. So yeah, you live and learn. But when I get back to the car, I shall bring you guys back. Let's say goodbye to the hotel. Good stay that though. It was definitely a good shout, man. Value for money and a good breakfast.
Yeah. It was a good shout.
Right, let's go find the Uber one. Not what you expected to see next day. So we're just walking back to where the car is now. We're a couple of minutes away, aren't we?
Yeah.
And for where we camped last time we came to this festival would be a great place to close the video out, because it's probably the prettiest place around the area.
Yeah, it's right next to a busy road in the middle of a housing estate next to it, but it's a nice
It's
of
nice
peace.
and pretty. But yeah, it's been a fun trip out. I dread to think what this video has come together like, because it was just a bit of a drunken adventure that first day of this trip. But how's it been for you, mate?
Really good.
Yeah.
So drunk last night.
I know.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit tired today, but good.
Aye, so like I said, we're going to be heading out to the coast, but for this video, this will be the end. So thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next part of this fun journey through Yorkshire. Until next year, Brew York, it was a pleasure. Bye!